Since NASCAR ran their final race at Auto Club Speedway on a 2-mile track before they transitioned into a short track, in honor of them turning into a short track, here are their best/notable moments from their time as a 2-mile track. The moments will be from the Cup Series only. We've done videos like this before with my Chip Ganassi Racing, M&M's video which I mentioned a moment with this track in it, and Terry Labonte videos. I'm very proud of how all those turned out, and I highly recommend those videos also. I'll leave them in the description. Let's get started. Auto Club Speedway, which is also known by its former official name in California Speedway, opened in 1997. It's located in Fontana, California, which is about 50 miles outside of Los Angeles. It was first owned by Roger Penske. The track was part of NASCAR's expansion outside of the southern states in the late 90s and returned to Southern California for the first time since 1988 when they raced at nearby Riverside International Raceway. It was renamed Auto Club Speedway in 2008 and held 33 Cup Series races during its time as a 2-mile track. It also hosted races in the Craftsman Truck Series, Xfinity Series, and IndyCar Series. The track hosted 2 races in a season from 2004 through 2010. The races were originally 500 miles before they were shortened to 400 miles. Fontana was also in the 2005 movie Herbie Fully Loaded, which starred Lindsay Lohan. The track was also unique in the fact that drivers could go 5 wide around there and go over 200 miles per hour without restrictor plates. 1997 was the first race held at California Speedway. Jeff Gordon got the win in the California 500, presented by Napa, and led 113 laps, and that win was part of his championship season. Gordon held off teammate and defending champion Terry Labonte to get it done in what was a fuel mileage race.
This will complete lap 247, and there will be 3 laps to go in the inaugural California 500 presented by Napa. That's how close first and second are.
Nothing separating the front 2 cars, Jeff Gordon and his Rick Hendrick teammate, Terry Labonte. Ray Evernham, no big deal, is it, Ray? Gary Gehart, the crew chief for Terry Labonte.
These guys work all week long side by side at Hendrick Motorsports, but when they get out on the racetrack, they are bitter enemies.
Well, not bitter, but enemies.
Yeah, they're certainly competitive enemies, let's put it that way. 2 to go for Jeff Gordon. Can he hold on? Will the fuel last? And can he hold off the hard-charging Terry Labonte? He comes up on the fastest qualifier in this race, Greg Sachs, and puts him 4 laps down. Greg in 27th position. This time by, Jeff Gordon will see the white flag. There is Ray.
He said, well, here's Gehart. Evernham says there's not much I can do. Meanwhile, as we watch this, Bill Elliott and Dick Trickle have run out of fuel. Both those cars are on pit road.
Here he comes off the corner onto the tri-oval. The white flag waves for Jeff Gordon. 1 more lap to go. 2 miles to victory. Will it be Gordon or will it be Labonte? Or will Jeff Gordon run out of fuel on the last lap? He's safely through the second corner. Down the backstretch, Ray Evernham has his fingers crossed. The interval stays about the same down the backstretch. And Mark Martin apparently is out of gas as Jeff Gordon sets the car into the 3rd corner.
Martin goes by the front stretch, coaches as cars go by. Here comes Jeff Gordon off the corner. Bob, I do believe he's going to make it.
Let's see if he can do it. He's going to do it. Jeff Gordon wins the California 500 presented by Napa. And the Rainbow Warriors celebrate another victory.
The 2001 Napa Auto Parts 500 was a memorable race. NASCAR that year was still mourning from the death of Dale Earnhardt that February in the Daytona 500. His longtime rival and friend Rusty Wallace won the race in California for his 54th Winston Cup win, and also was the 16th straight year that Rusty won a race. Rusty also happened to win on April 29th, which would have been Earnhardt's 50th birthday.
Rusty kept a little lower there on the exit of turn 2. Didn't give up as much ground. Actually pulled Jeff a little bit down the back straightaway.
Rusty doesn't want Gordon to get close enough to let him see him sweat. That's a big thing. It's all right to keep back here, just don't get too close. Gordon's going to try the high line. It's been working for him all day long. He knows he's got to do something. He's not going to catch Rusty otherwise.
3 to go, Les. 3 to go. 3 laps to go.
I believe he actually lost a little ground to him that time off turn 4.
I think you're right. 3 laps, 6 miles to go.
And you can see that he lost ground not just by looking at Rusty's car, but also looking Todd Bodine close back up a little bit on the back of Jeff Gordon.
Now, while that battle was going on, Dale Earnhardt Jr., he got back by Tony Stewart in a 20 car, but Tony pulls right back up on him off of turn 2. This is a battle for third.
They're kind of having that seesaw battle. One's high, one's low, and both of them are just fighting tight cars.
Mayfield 5th, Rudd 6th, Spencer 7th, Nadeau, Marlin, and Presley the top 10. John Andretti falls off the pace as we come down for 2
laps to go.
I just don't think he's got the car to get it done with. I mean, he's given all he's gotten. I believe he realizes that now. He's kind of just going to hang on to second place.
Well, he made a run at it for 3 or 4 laps. Darrell probably used his stuff up, realized I can't do it.
Only way he figured he could get him is if Rusty made a mistake, and Rusty's enough a veteran, been around long enough, he ain't going to make a mistake.
You got to give Wallace credit. He's pretty well worn the mountain here today.
Yes, he has. He has dominated this race today.
Fans on their feet.
Here we come. And it's the white flag. Boy, I know Rusty's glad to see that.
1 lap to go. Stewart
One more lap.
the wall coming out of turn 4.
One thing you can bet on Jeff Gordon, he is not going to give up. He's going to give it all he's got, and Rusty gets a little high off turn 2 over there. It's going to allow Gordon to close just a little. He's up at the closest he's been since we got into this run.
3 cars.
Clear by 3.
That's it.
Darrell, all I think Rusty needs to do is run that same line through 3 and 4 right around the bottom. I don't think Gordon can get him.
Only way he can get him is if Rusty slips, and he's not going to slip.
Looking for his first win in 2001. Rusty Wallace
Clear by 3.
And will win it. Rusty Wallace wins in California. "27 cars finishing on."
Good job, everybody. Great team effort. Way to kick ass there, RSW.
Rusty's last win was Bristol in August of 2000, 21 races ago.
And that's a long dry spell for that team, because that is one of the best teams in racing right there, one of the best funded teams and one of the best drivers in the sport.
It's his 24th Super Speedway win and his 54th Winston Cup victory. It comes in his 536th career start. 3rd at Daytona, his best finish up until today.
Well, let's see if how he does on his donuts here. He's going to give a few.
Look at the crewman has walked out
he's got
to
his
Rusty, and he's got an Earnhardt flag.
Oh, cool.
On what would have been Dale Earnhardt's 50th birthday, his old buddy and adversary, Rusty Wallace, will take that flag to victory lane. Keep in mind that Wallace made a similar victory lap to honor Alan Kulwicki when Kulwicki, then the defending Winston Cup champion, lost his life in an airplane crash at Bristol, Tennessee.
Well, these guys, they raced each other hard, they respected each other, and they was great friends.
Second place, Jeff Gordon, 2000 California Speedway. That was his championship race.
2005 featured history in the making at the time. In a Sony HD 500, Kyle Busch got his first career Nextel Cup win, in which he became the youngest winner in the history of the Cup Series. Busch did it at 20 years and 125 days when he got it done that night in Fontana in a green-white checkered finish. Joey Logano later broke the record when he did it at 19 years and 35 days at New Hampshire in 2009.
All right, all you here.
That's right. It's all you, Kyle.
20-year-old guy on a big restart, looking for his first win.
Green flag.
Boy, they were really spread out there.
A good start, though. Got 4 or 5 car lengths in between him and Biffle right now.
Tony Stewart on the inside of Matt Kenseth trying to take away a spot. Couldn't make it.
Down the backstretch. Vickers blocking Kenseth. Matt dives to the inside. He's got those 4 tires, wants by that 25.
Here comes a 99 car.
Up on the outside of Stewart, gets a spot.
Last lap.
One more, Danny, one more.
Edwards on the outside of Kenseth. Whoa, he got that thing hung out.
And those points will hurt Matt trying to make the chase.
He's going to lose another spot to Tony Stewart.
They're already through the roof.
Through turns 3 and 4. Tomorrow the headlines will say Busch won at California.
Here it is.
But it'll be Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch wins at California.
Yeah, get it, get it, get it. Yes, second Cup winner by 4 days, Kyle Busch, baby. Yeah.
Kyle Busch is the youngest winner in the history of the NASCAR Nextel Cup Series. By 4 days. Donald Thomas won at Lakeland Speedway in Georgia. He was 20 years old, 4 months and 6 days. Busch is 20 years, 4 months and 2 days.
That's pretty awesome. At least the fireworks was on cue tonight.
I kind of liked it last night.
2011 included an epic battle for the win late in the Auto Club 400. 3 drivers had a chance in Jimmy Johnson, Kevin Harvick, and Kyle Busch. Johnson was leading on the final lap. However, he didn't win as Harvick, also known as the closer, passed him just before the checkered flag in a fantastic finish.
Outside, outside, outside,
As they run side by side, Harvick is there. He makes it a 3-car battle.
He's there, and here goes Jimmy to the lead. He's going to clear Kyle off of 2. They're going to get side by side going down the back again, and that's going to open the door for the 33.
29 is 2 behind him.
Harvick is coming.
Harvick finished second to Jimmy Johnson here last year.
Tail behind you. 18's working the top with the 29. 2 back.
Behind them, Newman and Kenseth.
Darryl, what Kevin Harvick made sure he didn't do is overdrive the entrance to the corner right there, and it's paying dividends on the exit.
I'm not so sure this isn't going to get ugly.
1 back.
2 laps to go.
I think Kyle doesn't like it when somebody starts cutting him off like that, and Jimmy's taking his line away, but he may have driven in it too. Oh, he got into the wall. No, he got in the corner way, way, way too hard.
And Harvick takes second. This is not over.
Here it comes. That 33 car is on it, boys.
A lap and a half to go.
29 car, I'm sorry.
29. Been working the top. Can't help you, though, no.
Here comes Kyle Busch, fighting it back on the bottom.
He's even with Harvick. Even for second.
They're searching for grip right now.
And drops back in line. White flag for Jimmy Johnson. 1 lap to go.
Harv's going to have to make a big move right down here.
Harvick trying the outside as Johnson
He's got the momentum.
He's
got the momentum right there.
That's been his strong point, that speed will carry all the way down the back straightaway.
A bump.
Outside there.
He's going to push him up into the corner faster than he wants to go, I think.
Kyle Busch is 5 car lengths back. It's
Here
a 2-horse race, and here comes Harvick.
He's got him.
Got loose.
He's got him. That little push getting into 3. That little bump.
Harvick, Johnson switches lanes. Johnson can't get there. Harvick wins it.
29.
The best closer in the business.
Hell of a job. Kevin, good job, guys. Hell of a job.
I've heard that voice all day, Larry.
That's Richard Childress, the owner.
Chiming in.
Harvick proves it again today.
Awesome job, guys. Awesome job. That was awesome. Thank you, Richard. 10-4. Good job, guys.
Kevin Harvick led 1 lap.
Or maybe a fourth of a lap. This is a home game for Kevin Harvick, Bakersfield boy.
5 races in 2011, 5 different winners.
That was a show right there. To come from back where he did and to get by those guys, that was a show.
Put on a show here, buddy.
Darrell, I'd say that's the best race that this Speedway has given us. The move to 400 miles has been nothing short of magical.
Yeah, there was a lot of really good racing going on all day long here in this in the 400 miles. So and to have a great finish like that, perfect.
In 2013, Joey Logano and former teammate turned rival Denny Hamlin were battling for the win in the Auto Club 400. However, on the final lap, they made contact, and later Hamlin hit the inside wall hard and broke his back. As a result, he missed the next couple of races, and neither he nor Logano won. Kyle Busch stole the win late. Logano finished 3rd and Hamlin 25th, respectively. Busch won a total of 5 races at the 2-mile track.
Don't you know Joey Logano he so wants to beat Denny Hamlin in this race.
And don't you know Hamlin is fired up now after those two made contact. And Logano got to the front.
I think they'll show each other a lot of respect in this situation. I think.
I hope. 2 to go.
2 to go. Oh my gosh. Who would have thought it?
2 to go.
Kyle Busch is 1 second back. Earnhardt 2.5. Carl Edwards is 2 back.
Hamlin is there, boys. He's there. He's stalking him. I believe Hamlin's a skosh better.
It seems like he has a bit of an advantage down in turn 1 and 2.
Teammates last year, rivals this year. Friends, maybe never. But Joey Logano and Denny Hamlin are going to settle this right now.
Whoa, Hamlin cut him some slack. He had a run on him. Hamlin, Joey got loose. He got a little sideways off the floor.
There you go.
Hamlin gave him a shot. 1 to go.
Outside, barely. Outside.
Hamlin there. Logano to the bottom, trying to hold his ground.
That's going to be tough, though. But he's been running good on the bottom. If he can just clear Hamlin right there.
No way. He's going to lose his momentum. They're going to touch hard. Are they going to make it?
Neck and neck.
Down the back, side by side.
Kyle Busch closing in.
Watch out for the third place car, Kyle Busch. He's looking.
Hamlin edges ahead. They get it. They touch. They touch, and here comes Kyle. Hamlin, Logano on the wall. Hamlin spins down the racetrack, and Kyle Busch wins in California.
I thought they'd be nice to each other. They weren't. Hard impact on the 11 car, head on. I don't like the looks of that.
Hard hit to the inside wall for Hamlin. A bounce off the outside wall for Logano, and it ends in a shower of sparks.
I am not surprised. I was hoping that wouldn't happen, but I'm not surprised. Then he's got his window net down. I think he's fine.
And that's a good sign to the rescue workers that he is okay. Two drivers went into turn 3, both refusing to lose.
I saw nothing wrong. That was 2 guys racing for the win. The 22 gets on. They're side by side. One pushes up a little bit. They make contact.
And here is the 5-hour energy big move of the race.
White flag right there.
Yeah, that's when Joey got loose off turn 4, allowed Hamlin to get up beside him and make the pass. But here's where this is where it gets crazy. Joey can't quite get up in front of Denny right here. It's a drag race down the back. Hamlin's got a slight advantage, but then Joey fights back, and this is where they really go nuts down here in turn 3. Gotta run, got a slight edge, but then Joey gets loose on the bottom. Watch his car, gets loose, walks up the hill. They make contact. Then they really get together, and that's when the 22 went in the wall and the 11 hit that inside wall hard. Watch
Here's that hit.
Watch his car. Watch the back of the car. Ooh, I mean, the whole car just came up off the ground.
And I don't see any safer barrier in that area right there.
I don't either, Larry.
But, Darrell, I agree with you. That's not over-aggression. That's not payback. That's two drivers racing hard for the win and refusing to lose.
I'd fire both of them if they didn't do that.
That's not all that came out of this race. After the race, Logano and Tony Stewart were involved in a fight after Smoke was mad at Logano over a late block on the final restart. It also led to a memorable interview between Stewart and Steve Burns, courtesy of Fox. Check it out.
Well, Tony, what angered you at the end of the race? What did you take issue with?
What the hell do you think I was mad about? Dumb little runs us clear down to the infield. He wants to about everybody else, and he's the one that drives like a little I'm going to bust his ass.
Thanks, Tony.
Thank you.
This moment had to be saved for last. A legend in the making was born in 2002 when Jeff Gordon and Rick Hendrick took a chance in a little-known driver at the time named Jimmy Johnson. That chance paid off as Johnson, being a California kid from El Cajon, got it done in his 13th Winston Cup start in a Napa Auto Parts 500, and the rest, they say, is history.
They're side by side. 3 laps to go.
Boy, you've got to be careful, Kurt Busch. You'll be loose on the inside going down in that corner.
And Jimmy Johnson, he is loving what he's seeing behind him.
I've got 2 of you in my rear view, and the distance is growing.
But now this 97 car is doing what it's done all day long. It's just getting better and better on those 2 right side tires. But he's going to run out of laps. He's going to catch Jimmy, but I don't think he can pass him.
Going to have to outbrave him, Darrell.
Look at him. Look at him.
Boy, he made a lot of ground up right there in the middle of 3 and 4.
He's driving that thing down in there, I'll tell you that.
But he's somewhat paid the price on the exit.
That's
but he's
all right.
doing what he has to do here right now.
He's got 2 more laps. He got 2 more shots at it. And he's going to gain on him down here. He's gained on everybody through the center of the corner all day long. Jimmy Johnson, don't look back now, but when they come by the next time, you're going to have a whole mirror full of 97. Johnson's got that good low gear. He gets up off of 2 really strong. But where Kurt Busch is really good is watch this when they get to turn 3. Here we come down into 3. Now watch Busch close. It's almost like Jimmy Johnson puts the brakes on right there.
He gains about 2 or 3 car lengths, but Jimmy Johnson knows where you beat people is off the corner here in Fontana. We'll have the white flag this time.
Yeehaw.
2 of the youngest drivers in the field. Rookie and a sophomore fighting for the win. Final lap.
And look lined up behind them. 28, 9, 6, 88, 40.
All the over 40 veterans. Yes. Jimmy Johnson in his 13th start, going for his first career win and trying to become the 9th different driver to win a Winston Cup race for Rick Hendrick.
If that thing doesn't quit running on him, he's got it made.
We'll watch Kurt Busch drive it off in this end of the corner. Picks up about 3 car lengths. Jimmy Johnson eases back to that throttle.
Jimmy Johnson off turn 4, 6th in points, leading rookie on the tour, and he's going to win his 13th start.
Here before a hometown crowd of his.
What a race. What a strategy. I mean, you got to give Chad a pat on the back, guys, for Pete's sake. How many crew chiefs down there right now are kicking themselves in the rear right now saying, why did I even stop? Why did I take any tires? Look at that.
2nd straight win for Chevrolet. Johnson led 62 of the 250 laps.
Oh, yeah, he had a good car all day long. He stayed in the hunt.
Here comes car owner, Jeff Gordon. Congratulate that boy.
He co-owns this car with Rick Hendrick.
Gordon finished 16th. Look at this. You the man. You the man. No, you the man.
No, you the man.
No, you the man.
Remember, this is the car that Jeff Gordon won at Michigan and Indy with last year.
If you're going to be the man, you got to beat the man, and he did. But I'm proud of Kurt Busch. I'm proud of both those kids. They drove great races. Kurt Busch had a great car all day. Fought his way up there to 2nd.
In 1965, Dick Hutcherson was a rookie who won in his 13th.
What Gordon did to the side of his car.
Jeff did that.
Jeff did that.
It wasn't there a while ago.
Now Hutcherson won his 13th start in 65. In his rookie season, went on to win 9 races in his rookie season and finished 2nd in points. Do I smell burnouts?
I believe we do. These fans are going crazy. They love it. Here we go. Walk that thing. Dog walking down through there. Give me some more smoke. Oh, let her go. I bet Rick wouldn't even care if he blew it up.
I don't think he's done.
Daryl, there's nothing like that first win.
Oh, man, what a thrill. What a thrill. Especially a 500-mile race here in California. There's his crew chief, Chad Knaus. Chad, baby, good job, man.
Here's Johnson and Gordon talking about Johnson's first win and more to Dr. Dick Bergman, courtesy of Fox. Johnson won the most races at the 2-mile track with 6.
Jimmy Johnson, do dreams come true or what?
This is unbelievable. I know my dad is sitting at home going crazy, my mom, but what you do here, Dad, figures you don't come to the race and we win the dang thing. This is awesome to do in California in front of my hometown. I just can't stand up for Lowe's, all the support from the employee owners, Hendrick Motorsports, Jeff Gordon and Rick Hendrick for believing in me. These guys back here believe in me.
How about that call? How about that call at the end?
We knew it was going to be close. The tires, it was just going to be close, and nobody said anything, just let me get my job done, and here we are, victory lane.
And you were watching Kurt Busch close it in. What were you thinking? Oh, here's Rick Hendrick behind you. Car owner Rick Hendrick. Big hug. Jeff Gordon's on his way. Everybody's here to see you.
Where's Mr. Tillman?
We
Where's
need Bob Tillman from Lowe's here. He owes us a boat.
What's this like to be in a Winston Cup victory lane this early in your Winston Cup career?
This is so cool. It's going to sink in as the days come, but right now it's just cool. It's just really cool, and it's going to be a heck of a good time tonight, I can tell you that much.
Your car owner's on his way. Jeff Gordon, here he comes. Come on, Jeff.
How about that?
You rock, buddy. How about this guy?
Guess we hired the right guys.
Looks that way.
Man, I'm tickled to death. I couldn't be more proud of this guy right here. What a great team.
Are you surprised he has won this early?
You know, not the way they've been running. And I saw how good he was today. And you know, when the right chemistry gets put together, it doesn't matter, you know, how many races you got under your belt. And great team, great resource at Hendrick Motorsports. But these two guys have been clicking all year long. Couldn't be more proud of them.
And that's the list. Hope you all enjoyed. And if you did, don't forget to leave a like. And if you are brand new, subscribe. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.